1 p.m. case, Gus Zissimos and Evangelos Iano, Kitos LLC, trading as Zissimos Bar, 1023 West 36th Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. Request for live entertainment. Everybody testifying, please step forward and raise your right hand.
All right, are you Mr. Ianu? Yes, sir. All right, sir, you're here, you're co-licensee with Mr. Zissimos, isn't that right? Yes, sir. Or is it Zissimos? Zissimos, okay. Does Mr. Zissimos know that you're here today conducting business for him? Yes, he does. All right, and so again, he knows and he consents to you being here in his place. Yes. All right, thank you. You're requesting live entertainment for the bar on West 36th Street, isn't that right? Yes, sir. All right, tell us a little bit about about your request.
Well, to back up a little bit, when the legislation passed, I went for already going through the
Wonderful.
so it was I had the library. My understanding,
All right. We appreciate your candor. So, and you're probably not the only person who's been in that boat.
so what I did was that I brought down everything that time and place. I brought down everything.
Great. Mr. Ianu, let me see what you have there. All right, we don't need that. Yeah, we're not going to need the ordinance. I see correspondence from the Hamden Community Council. Hang on one second. We have a letter of. Yes, Mr. Ianu, we're now. Right. You're now, for years, you didn't have to speak into this mic, but we're now being televised, so you'll need to. That's perfect distance from the microphone, okay? We have a letter written to Mr. David Tanner of the BMZA from George Peters Jr., the chairman of the Zoning and Land Use Committee of the Hamden Community Council, supporting your request for live entertainment with the understanding that there'll be no house PA system allowed, that live entertainment will be limited to karaoke, a disc jockey, live music, and that permitted live entertainment will not exceed 80 decibels.
Correct.
All right, are those restrictions that you're willing to enter into in order to receive approval from the Liquor Board for live entertainment?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to mark the letter of conditional support from the Hamden Community Council as the applicant's first exhibit in this matter. What else do you have for us?
Letter of support from from Ben Ray, President Association.
All right, letter from Ben Ray, President of the Hamden Village Merchants Association, saying that on behalf of its 130 members that they voted to support your efforts. We are going to receive this as the applicant's second exhibit. Now, let me just say, for the record, these letters are more than 2 years old, but you were one of the first to the zoning door to get your live entertainment?
Actually,
Were you, in fact, the first? Okay, I thought, there was one in Canton that I thought beat you to it, but I'll take
we were
your
here
word
today.
for it.
There was a jazz club, so we were here today. So I guess technically I was second.
Okay, no problem. All right, second exhibit. Now, again, the fact that normally we would question the age of these letters, but if you're telling me that you've been providing live entertainment effectively since that zoning decision, then I would imagine that if there were complaints or anything else to the like in our file, that we would consider those.
Yeah, in fact, the merchants had watched the election results, second floor of the bar. It's been a topic of discussion as to why, I've had to explain to people why the notice was up, why,
Right.
what the process is. I was aware of the process that is requiring. It's a matter trying to fulfill the requirements for liquor. So it's been a topic of discussion amongst the.
Certainly. What else?
This is just I highlighted, the bar I bought was a problem bar in 2004. It was a horrible bar when I bought it. So,
What was it called before?
Zissimos Bar.
Okay, it's always been Zissimos, okay.
So, I closed my second floor down. Anyway, Officer Gibson's, who he's out of the community district, have a very good relationship with them. Said that I can't, paraphrasing, but he says, I can't endorse having live music, but I can certainly attest to the fact that you're been improving the bar, and I can certainly speak.
All right, it's okay that we receive it into evidence? All right, it's an email from Douglas Gibson of the Baltimore Police Department indicating that you have willingness to work with the police and the community. All right, that's
That
the
was
third
from
exhibit.
2009. We've had absolutely no incidents, and we've had no complaints or issues. This is a letter of support from my neighbor to the right, Steve Bernstein of Chesapeake Pawn Shop.
All right, we have a letter from Steve Bernstein of Chesapeake Pawn Shop, to whom it may concern, expressing support for the live entertainment on the second floor of the tavern. We'll receive that as a fourth exhibit.
Letter of support from my neighbor on the left, Shaw Furniture Consignments.
All right, so we also have a letter here. It'll be applicants 5 from Edward Whiteley, owner of Oakenshaw Furniture at 1021 West 36th Street, expressing support for live entertainment on the second floor of the tavern. That's fifth exhibits received.
If you'd like, these are a couple pictures of the renovated second floor that you.
We'll receive your photographs of the second floor as the sixth and seventh exhibit on your behalf.
And that's relevant because there was a pool table, 2 pool tables up there when I bought the bar, and nothing against pool leagues, but it wasn't good for the bar, and it wasn't good for what was happening when I bought the bar. So I took the pool tables out. After renovating it, I decided that I did not want to put pool tables back up there because it just wouldn't work. It would have attracted back a crowd that I had spent quite a few years trying to get away.
And
So
when did you say that you became the licensee, 06 or 04?
04.
Okay.
So I was watching the legislation regarding live entertainment because I figured that would be a good direction to take the bar. Currently, we have a comedy group that does long-form stand-up improv.
What's the name of the group?
Baltamondo.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, so that's been a lot of fun. And
Now, is
So-
that going to go outside the ambit of what you've agreed to do, though, with Hamden Community Council?
I don't think so. They don't even use amplification.
That was my question. Okay, great.
And then this was just a letter that I submitted which is a brief history of the circumstances leading up to my purchase and the direction I wanted to take the bar after I purchased it.
All right, we'll receive your letter written by you as the applicant's eighth exhibit. It's an overview of your request. Anything else? All right, you've agreed with Hamden Community Council that you're going to those terms that we talked about no house PA system, karaoke, DJ, live music, that being the extent of your live entertainment, and the requirement to stay at under 80 decibels. In order to make this effective, these have to be voluntary license restrictions, meaning that you have to agree to those items. You've indicated previously that you do. You understand that that you're asking the board to place these restrictions on your license. All right. Do you need an attorney to speak with before you bind yourself in that regard?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, then. Are there any questions, commissioners?
I think you cover everything, sir.
Yeah, I also think that you tell us if we're wrong, since you're so truthful and you came in here and told us that you might have been doing this already. I have no record in front of me that you've ever been before the board for any disciplinary matter whatsoever.
No, I was born and raised in Hamden, and when I got married, the bar was in my family's name. And I was asked if I wanted to buy the bar. My career with Giant Food, because it was a neighborhood I grew up in, I decided to take the chance to buy the bar. So my involvement in the community has been a big part of where I went. We're now the Ravens Roost is based out of the bar. So my entire desire was to take the bar back, pride for the community.
But again, I just want to make sure you answer this question. You haven't been before the board on any disciplinary matter since you bought the bar? Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ianu. Any questions?
No.
None.
All right, anything else?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. We're going to go off the record. We'll go ahead and go on the record in the decision phase. Today is November 8th, 2012, 1 p.m. docket. Gus Zissimos and Evangelos Ianu, Kitsos LLC, trading as Zissimos Bar, 1023 West 36th Street. This is a request for live entertainment on a BD7 license. Mr. Ianu has appeared today on behalf of both licensees. He had previously received zoning approval for his request and became aware that he needed to request liquor board approval as well, so long as he was serving drinks on the second floor. The board received letters, many of them dated, but on point, support from Ben Ray, the president of the Hamden Village Merchants Association, from George Peters, the chairman of the Zoning and Land Use Committee for the Hamden Community Council, and other exhibits, including support from his adjoining neighbors. We've also reviewed photographs of the premises. We are reviewing, although not entered as an exhibit, the BMZA order, the resolution permitting the live entertainment and dancing to second floor of the tavern. Now, within that document, there is a note of the Hamden Community Council's conditional support. Mr. Ianu has agreed on behalf of both licensees to the voluntary restrictions that there will be no house public address system allowed, that the live entertainment will be limited to karaoke, a disc jockey, and live music, and that the live entertainment will not exceed 80 decibels. Those are voluntary restrictions that Mr. Ianu has placed on the license here, and we believe that he's made a prima facie case. So therefore, under Article 10, Article 2B, Section 10202A, the board does consider and does determine that there's a public need and desire for your request, that there's a de minimis impact on the existing licensees, a potential uniqueness of services that you'll be able to offer with the live entertainment, a negligible impact on the general health, safety, and welfare of the community, including crime, traffic, parking, and convenience. So we'll go ahead and grant your request for live entertainment today and wish you the very best of luck, sir. Thank you. We're off the record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.